Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Erin Benebara, and if you're new here, welcome to you, and if you're just tuning in for the first time, a big welcome to you also. So today's video is going to be a special one and is tagged my 2025 in a wrap. So this video is not meant to tell you what to do for the next year. This video is not like normal video that have all the guidelines, all the things what to do and what not to do. But this video is a unique one. It is everything I did. Not really everything, but important things I did, lessons that I've learned, movies that entertained and educated me, like the inspiration. I actually got some inspiration for some movies and new things I've tried. So it's going to be an exciting one. So let's get into the video. So first off, I'll start with the movies, the entertainment part and inspiration part. One of the movies I saw this year, some of them are not like recent movies. I'm not rating recent movies though, because I got to watch and even rewatch some movies that I've actually seen before. Maybe I've forgotten them, or some movies that were also recommended, but they were actually old, but I actually really learned a lot from it. So the first movie I'll bring to the table is Shutter Island. This movie is really touching. It really taught me a lot. It taught me how life can throw different circumstances and how people tend to cope with it. I would recommend you go see it because it's not what you expected. I actually got entertained and actually learned that everybody have different capacity on how they handle things, and it all boils down to you as a person. Second movie is Play Dirty. It was actually funny movie. Actually a really nice movie. It's my kind of movie though. I like all those calculative movies where they try to plan a heist. So it just tells me that people are actually good at different things. That even though you want to do something, you need to be good at it. It let me know that even as little as stealing, the best thieves are intelligent ones. So you must be smart enough to, carry out some kind of heist. And I just like all these calculative movies, detective movies. I also learned from that movie, Play Dirty, that trust broken can never be regained, because one of the actors was trying to redeem herself at the end of the movie, but she has already broken trust, and trust is something that once broken is hard to mend back. I laughed in the movie, I got entertained, but I also learned. I also learned that you need to be good at what you do. Whatever you do, just be good at it, and betrayal can cause big casualty. The next movie is The Intern. I love movies where women take charge. This movie, Intern, took me back to most of the points that I said. You can learn from people older than you and younger than you. It also made me realize that it's always a good thing to always give people a chance. You can learn from anybody and everybody despite their age. It's always good to treat people with respect, and most times people just need you to connect with them emotionally than what you see on the exterior. So another point I got from the intern is that the best friend to have is the one that is more knowledgeable than you, more advanced. I'm not saying old people are the best people to have as friends, but most times people that are more older than you, more knowledgeable than you, it's not only at age, they tend to guide you right. They tend to, be the best friend that you can have for a certain life crisis or situation. So the next movie is Trauma Code. It's actually a Korean movie, but it focuses mainly on medical profession. But I learned a lot from the movie. Personally, I got the lesson that it is always good to love what you do, even when there's no acknowledgement. Money isn't always the right mojo for doing things. So People that are good at what they do, they always have a story, they always have a reason. Like I always said in my video, have a reason why you want to do a certain thing. So money is not always the right mojo to have if you want to go far in your profession, in things that you want to do. First off, you must love what you do before you think of the money. Because when the money might not be coming in, you might lose it, you might go off track. I also saw the importance of having the right people to work with, and also the importance of locating the right people to work with. It also teaches leadership qualities too. I also read old books like Independence. I've read it, had to reread it again for the holiday. I also saw some cartoons like Zootopia, Bad Guy 2. They were just so interesting. And also, I'm this kind of person, I love to rewatch old movies like Grey Gun, The Bridge to Tarabitia. So all those movies, they brought back some nostalgic memories. Those are the movies I used to relax to, but they also taught me a lot. Some lessons I didn't see then, I see them now. So you too can go see those movies. So the next experience that I learned from was my NYC registration. That experience showed me the importance of listening to the Holy Spirit and always praying before I leave the house, because it was kind of like a password issue that I had, despite the fact that network alone was a problem, right? So if you're a Nigerian, you know how hard NYC registration was for 2025. So experience was that while I was trying to register for my NYSC, I was being blamed by my processor that I inputted a password, and I did not, because network was not favorable on my side. So I didn't know what to do. I spoke to a lot of people. While I was still trying other means, I just felt it to my spirit. Why don't I try this man's password again? Since he was blaming me that I put a password when I did not put. So I just felt it to my spirit, and I did. I did. That's how I was able to do that registration. So that experience taught me that if you involve the Holy Spirit in anything that you do, He will surely help you. You don't, crying is not the solution. Just involve Him. Pray before you leave the house, right? It's as simple as that. Next experience that taught me a lot was my relationship with people. I learned to speak up, right? My relationship at work with my boss. So most times everybody falls under this category. We don't know how to table some certain matters to our superiors, right? But I realized that the best way to table matters is to do it quietly and respectfully, and don't be scared, because there was a time that salaries was being increased in my workplace, and I didn't let my boss know that I didn't receive, right? I was so scared. I don't even understand why I was scared. It's not like I did anything wrong, but my boss is actually a nice person, so I was scared to approach. But when I finally approached her, she was like, oh, she did not know. So that alone let me understand that human beings tend to forget. It is your duty to remind them. Don't just stay and think that everybody will know what to do. Most times, you need to speak up for your rights. You need to let them know your right. And also, accepting people, trusting people easily is always so dangerous, right? People might come with good intentions. Like I said, you need the Holy Spirit or your intuition to know who this person really is. I think that's all for now, so that this video will not really be too long, but that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do well to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, so that other people will learn from this video and other people can also be part of this family. So let me know anything interesting that you did during 2025. It could be attending an event, because yeah, I also attended a lot of events too that really gave me fond memories, because right here we are learning how to count our blessings, count our joys, right? It's not only the negative things we'll be looking at. What are those lovely experiences, those good things that happened to you in 2025? It could be a little action that you took that made you so fulfilled. Please let me know in the comment section, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.